Hello and welcome back to Avowed. We are heading off to do the main quest. The last thing we need to do in this area. We've done everything else. We've done all the quests. We simply need to go to Nakokubel, which we've already cleared the way into, and do the main quest. So, let's go. And I suspect this is going to lead us directly into the next area, because this should be the final thing to do here. So this is going to be very interesting. I also don't know how much of it's...
ability required to make such a barrier. It's remarkable.
Stay sharp. The path to the ruins is swarming with dream thralls.
Nope. Not anymore. I already cleared them out. But yeah, I actually don't know how long this bit's going to be. This might be really short, because we've already cleared out all the enemies on the way there, so... Like, I don't know. Depends how much is inside the area. Also, we just had a big dungeon, so it seems odd that they would give us another big dungeon right away. This might literally be walk in, get lore revelation, leave. But, I don't know. We'll find out once we get there. How do I even get across here? I think I just keep running down. Right. Also, our new gloves are very distracting. But they're in theory really good. They're going to increase our stun. They also increase our unarmed damage, but let's not worry about that, because we're never going to use that part of it. Right, I think I have to keep running around. Yeah. I'm sure this area would feel a lot better if we hadn't cleared it out first. Yeah, we just happened to go to the wrong place. Well, we went to an unmarked place. Right. Up here. And then this way? Nope, keep going. Long here, jump over. Round this way. There is another route over there, I think, somewhere. But we'll keep following this. And straight into the center. Let's do a quick save before we go in. And wait for it to say save successful. Which it does. We're saved. Yeah. Let's go.
I've dreamt of exploring Nakokubel for years. To find out what happened to the godless who built this and why they vanished.
No time to waste. We have to find the way to the garden.
Of course, but we can take a little look around, since we're here already, can't we?
There must have been a battle here long ago. See those metal corpses? We saw them around Nakutadek, too.
These are magfolk. They're often found in many godless ruins, but they are definitely not godless.
Is there no academic consensus regarding their origin?
No one knows where the magfolk came from. Only that they seem to be in constant conflict with the godless. Godless ruins are filled with magfolk remains, but no records of them exist in Akedan lore. I don't think the godless did well against the magfolk.
Still, I wonder why they fell. Were they overwhelmed, or taken by surprise, or something else?
They pierce. Blood like a fountain. No quarter. Nothing spared.
Wait. Did the voice in your head just talk? What did it say?
Feels like thousands died here, and badly.
Perhaps more. It's impossible to know the true count. Anything of historic importance is often blood-soaked. Are you ready? We're entering one of their holiest places. Who knows what we'll find? Okay. Got my wand, got my grimoire. Let's go already.
Ooh, they were saying previously you need a lot of souls to split an area off, right? We'll have to use the godless to create the prison.
I think Worthan Roth.
So they killed all the godless to then trap Sapadal in the prison of the Adra, which is the Living Lands. Sounding more reasonable to me by the second.
They loved, and we loved in return.
Also, just realized, because this all looks like sea stuff, right? Like, these all look like sea plants.
We are nearly free now.
That's worrying. Because these all look like sea plants, right? And they always have done. and this area was meant to be underwater, and it was meant to be like this area was meant to be a sea area, and it was also meant to be one of the main places where the Akita lived. That kind of lines up. Maybe our god here is effectively a god from the sea, in a way. Like maybe that's what they represent in a way. I don't know. Anyway, almost free now, they said. That's worrying. Very worrying. I don't know if we want to free Sapadal.
We remember. They loved, and we loved in return.
Garduane's gonads. We're actually in Nakukubel. Someone pinch me.
Hit him.
Eggworth and Rob!
Ice. Fire. Nice. Maybe a little overkill, but they're dead.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Also, you can see we're applying poison there thanks to the random accumulation. Lightning.
And Rob!
Ice. Fire.
And Rob!
Kill this one. Hit it in the back. Keep hitting it. Kill the creeper spiderlings. And the elder one. If they or the I thought it said elder, but it said eater. Never mind. Cool. Kill that one as well. Right.
Watch your step. This land has bred finer warriors than us.
Oh, I forgot to go and cook some more food. Oh well. We'll do a bunch of these while we're here. And we'll drink more potions. Just to keep her essence high. Alright. And we can grab all that stuff. A couple of those. Back out here. Alright then. Next room.
Oh, look at that Audra. What else might be here?
This definitely looks like it's walk in and get some lore, but not sure about it. This also looks like that might be a way out. Huh.
The heart of the Akita beats. Our veins stir. You are close. Seek the ancient kith who dwell here. They will show you the way.
Oh, there's still Kith who live here? Ghosts or like actual Akita? That'd be crazy. Ooh, also that's disappearing. Does that mean it disappeared back here? No. But yeah, it definitely looks like there were illusions set up to stop the wrong people finding things in here. Which are now all going to be gone, leading to Ludwig finding it. That's my thought. But we'll see.
The brambles. How did you... Oh, and someone's here now. No one's ever in the ruins.
Looks like some Zorups tried to come in here and just went straight down. Ah, ghost. Or image, I guess. Illusory image, similar to Ringrim.
An intruder comes.
Oh, Numena! Wait a second, was that...
Ghost. That's an Akitan ghost.
That's from our memory. Was that us in the memory, or was that our... I think that was us in our memory.
You don't belong here. Why have you come? What business do you have in this place? Tell me, before I strike you down.
Only a godlike of Sapadal may enter this place. You have been one just as I am now.
The gardener grows and grows and grows their reach still, I see.
The gardener. That must be how the ancient Akitans referred to their god, to Sapadal.
I am Numena, Tebaro Senakis, and guardian of the Akita and the living lands. They came swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars. They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our king. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Magfolk.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us.
Why did they kill your people?
We would have offered them everything, just to save some piece of us. But they did not speak. The Deathbringers were only there for the slaughter. Our words were burned. Our buildings were broken. Anything that was of Akida, they destroyed.
That's why there are no records, no histories.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
Trapped. A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this.
You've been hiding what you know about the Magfolk from me. Why?
The memory, it scorches our wounds. The light, it blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears.
You murdered others for the gardener, for Sapadal.
What the gardener requests, none dare refuse. In their fear, they begged that we protect them. Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the Akida wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
We wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
When the gardener calls, there is no turning away. But you will prove yourself to us through a series of trials. Survive these trials, and you will know the way to the garden. First is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead, and earn the right to face the second.
No problem. I saw Kishimal's memory. Your people tested her too.
You saw? Yes, she was tested. She was trained to build and lead. But she fell, as did all the cities of my people when the Magfolk came. Go now. Your trials begin.
100 cities. We just spoke to an ancient Akidan.
But that ancient Akidan, I think, was potentially us? Like a past, like a previous life of ours? Which is crazy. Right, fight. One of those. Looking for the mage. Still haven't found it. Maybe at the back. Nope, all rangers. Okay. Oh, managed to dodge something by dodging into the wall. That only works 1 in a million times. Or 1 out of a million times. There's the maid. Or there's the priest. Fireball. Hit it. Just attack the one directly in front of us. Don't move. Just outlast it. Lightning. Onto our side.
Can't do that.
Sure you can do that.
Don't think so, dear. Need a moment, dear.
Right, ice. Took the hit deliberately because I was fairly certain that we're going to be hit whether I tried to dodge or not. So I might as well finish casting my spell. That one's down. That's the one. Finally got it to target the one I needed it to target. Ranger down. And got it.
They really didn't need to go through all this trouble just for us.
No, I think that's just a rite of passage. They weren't really trying to kill us or anything. They're just doing what they do to everyone else. Right. Trial 2.
That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlikes.
Let's have a look at this first. Idyllic mural.
This mural looks idyllic, doesn't it? Sapadal is helping the Akitans grow and flourish. They seem happy.
Sapadal would understand us destroying the pots. We're doing it for the regen. It is required. Ooh, what's this? Well, okay then. Where does this go? Into the next area via a different path? Yes, that does appear to be the case. Alright, we'll leave that for now then. Ooh. I don't know what that did. Oh, it closed the door again. I see. So it was a way to, you didn't have to spend a lockpick. You could have just done it for free. Right. Here. We know we can go in via that door, but let's go in the other way that we found. As it implies, by the fact that it's more hidden, that is better.
Unseen, unheard.
Unseen, unheard. Wonder if we get anything for sneaking around here. Apart from the pride of having snuck around it. Right, down here. Nope, but we get access to the priest. That's what we get.
Just a minute.
Right, lightning. Hit it. And got it. Ice. Fire. In here. And lightning. Getting better at the jumping and casting thing. I think it's quite useful to be able to move and cast, because if you can do it at the right time, then you can avoid like standing in a bad position. I think doing the like cast as you turn is actually very important. Akitan documents. A tablet covered in glyphs and symbols lost to time. Though the words themselves are indecipherable to the average reader, it's clearly written in a careful hand and looks official. It'd be worth asking Yatsley to read the tablet for more details.
I'll have to do a more thorough reading later, but it looks like notes from the architect. It seems Nakukubel was divinely inspired, so it's Sapadal's fault you got lost earlier.
Oh. Alright then. Open this. Yeah, there was nothing else over here, but I just thought I'd check, see whether any of these statues were interactable. Is that more serpent imagery? There was serpent imagery last time. No, this looks more like octopus imagery to me. If it's more serpent imagery, then it's a serpent in the garden. They were offering an apple previously. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to put the parts together. And potentially there could be some biblical parallels here. Just saying. Seems like they could in some way be connected.
Nice of them to give us a little break, isn't it?
I get the feeling they're not done with us.
Ooh. Another way in here. And then up this way. Also, I'll switch it back to ice, just because that's the one we use the most. Grab all them. And then we get a button. Wonder if there's a way to do that. No, the door is also open from you killing everything. I was about to say, I wonder if there's a way of doing it, like, as a pacifist, and then getting a reward for it, but no, because the door is open when you kill everything. There might be a way to do it while being stealthy. Maybe there's something there, but yeah. Hold it still. Keep attacking it. Lightning. Nice. More of that. There's a ranger at the end, but no priests or anything. Oh, there's a chanter actually. Fireball. Lightning. Keep on the chanter. Most important, because we want to make sure it doesn't summon anything. Oh, I hear things. I was going to say, I hear things behind us. Kill the priest as quickly as possible. Want to make sure those didn't miss. Heal. Essence. Up here. Turn. And kill the wizard. Get the ruinous blight. Okay. Big attack from above. Lightning. Ranger off in the distance. Now got. Ruinous blight. Land on it. Lightning. Dead. Ice. Fire. Oh. Well, there's a bunch dead. Get as much essence as we can. Again, we don't really want to use the regen items that we have because the regen items are not cooked, so they're currently not doing very much per item. But we will probably want to use them at some point. Probably later though. Right. Here.
That's the last of them. So much for the first trial. On to the second.
Destroy that. Star of Unbeing. It's the Star of Unbeing. Lots of damage. Power attacks deal high poison accumulation. A successful special attack casts Pull of Eora. I don't actually even know what a special attack is, but Pull of Eora is one of the top level wizard spells, right? That's this one, which would then suspend 2 enemies in a vortex. Cool. Anyway. The crude, almost organic shape of this wicked mace gives the appearance that it was sculpted rather than forged. A rancid smell emanates from the thing, indicative of the strange, toxic properties of whatever the metal this weapon was crafted out of. Based on the appearance of this weapon, it should be much heavier for its size than it is, but it is shockingly light. This mace, much like the story behind its creation, is an utter mystery. Cool. Well, let's head the way it wants us to go. 2 routes that way, or oh, that's the way we came in. Oh, I see, it's unlocked the other side now. That's going to be the way that comes back in here, and then we get back to the central chamber. Oh, I'll admit I'm a sucker for that in level design, where everything links back into a central area. Like, I just love it. It's it was a thing I think the original Dark Souls did very well, and the other ones never really replicated, was that all the, like, at least for the first half of the game. Second half of the game, where it just splits off into separate areas, it kind of loses it. But the fact that for the first, like, half of the game, everything links back into the same central hub area, very cool. But, yeah. Anyway. Hello.
You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what rides in it.
I was told I must pass your trials to find Sapadal.
You wish to find our gardener? I know that story, and where it ends. The Magfolk sought the gardener too, and our gardener did not want to be found. Our gardener knew what the Magfolk would do, and they broke the world to keep themselves safe.
Oh!
The waters boiled. The land opened. The rivers rose. And we drowned.
We broke the pain. We died with them. How could... did we do this?
That is crazy. So, that means that the person who created, or the thing that created the prison, if we assume the prison is the living lands and the garden by extension, was Sapadal. Sapadal created their own prison because they were being attacked by the Majfolk, who we're assuming are being sent by the other gods. Oh, now that's wild. Let's say, wait, you killed Akita when you fought the Majfolk?
We bleed, they bleed, the Magfolk strike. How could we pierce the vein? We cannot, we writhe. Why must we feel this again?
There were so few of us left when the Magfolk were at our doors.
It wasn't the first time. Enhekala built Nakotadek after one of Sapadal's outbursts.
How could you know of this? Yes, their ways are strange and volatile, and you will need to show wisdom to navigate them. Their ways are not the ways of people. You want a path to the garden? Pass this trial of the mind. Show me how clever you are. We will know the breadth of your wisdom before we let you learn what our gardener truly is.
What they truly
Wisdom,
are.
Huh? Afraid this one's all on you two.
A trial of the mind. I wonder if there's a clever trick to it.
I'm wondering whether we're going to get a similar reveal to the end of Pillars 1. But, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Over here. That's poisoned. Me realizing that it's green because it's poisoned and this is a trial of the mind. Ah. Oh. Where did I go? Wait, did I go the wrong way? That would be a great way to fail the trial of the mind. Oh no, this is fine. It's just traps.
So, who's going first?
Just seeing if there was another way around it. Doesn't look like there is. That's just to catch you if you fall. It's a way there as well. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, that's delayed. The second one's delayed. Go. And we're in. Right. That's all I needed to do there.
Stand back.
Let's see where this takes us. Ooh. Grab all that and that. Climb our way in this way. And to the end. Is there another route that I can take in here? No. Although this is odd for the game. Usually the game is not like, hey, avoid our stuff. Usually the game's like, we're going to reward you specifically for interacting with it. Like, whether it's combat or disarming traps or whatever. I wonder if I can climb here. Nope. Well, failed the trial of wisdom. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Shall we try that again? The answer is no. No, you cannot just, like, you know, avoid that.
Oh, just find the right rhythm and we'll be through in a flash.
Yep, there we go. Already through.
Ready, aim.
I think that voice line's meant to trigger if you've died here. It's meant to be like, hey, have you considered, like, trying to find the right rhythm? So those are simultaneous. So it's quick, then, like, immediate slashback. So you want to wait, does that, then immediate slashback. We did it. Alright. Companions didn't. I mean, they should learn to find the right rhythm, shouldn't they? Is that bit up there? There's also this route over here. Although, I'm just thinking about what I was saying before, like, this isn't kind of how it presents its other puzzles. It is basically just a running and jumping area, though. When you think about it, it's basically just a parkour area. Oh, Kai's still dying to it over and over again. Oh no, Kai. Oh, it's kind of depressing that he's continuing to do that, but...
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
Maybe you just gotta soften them up a little. Lay on the charm.
Yeah, I thought if I moved far enough ahead,
Perhaps
he'd
they're just
teleport.
unused to visitors? Surely they'll warm up to us eventually.
Ow. I don't even really know what I fell on there, as in, like, what caused the fall. I just kind of slipped. Yeah, it was here we just kind of slipped. I think I was too close to that corner, and the corner is a little curved in. Right. Up here. Ooh, almost fell off. Straight up. Good. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. You got me. They knew that you were dodged to the side and then they immediately hit you on the side part. Alright. Yeah, I'll turn that off. Now I'm paranoid again. Oh, is it a timer? Not a timer? Okay. Does bottom. Then top. Oh, I could just crouch my way all the way through. Never mind.
There can't be that much, right?
What's going on with this one? Obviously, these people are, like, dancing and having fun. Looks like there's death on this side. Death and fire. The two sides of Sapadal. Like, look at this side. This side's the nice, peaceful side. And this side's the side of death. See if I got closer if there was an interact, which is why I climbed up there. It wasn't, though. Alright. You guys are still with me? More loot. Ah.
Well, this just seems unfair.
Those spirits are the...
Let's slow down a bit. That should make things easier.
I want to see what it's like coming from the other direction. Alright, up here. Oh. There we go. Oh, there we go. Almost glitched through the wall. That would have been my way of showing wisdom. Refuse to interact. Ow. I needed to test, okay? Right, so you have to go round in order to avoid everything. That makes sense. And then up here. Aiming directly for here, so now we have time to think. So that's gonna shoot. Then we go. Ooh. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. That's what I'm after. Wait for the next shot. Right, cool. Turned it off. Good. And now we're back in Nako to Belt. Or, yeah. Nako to Deck. I think I was saying the name of the one from the previous area for a second there. Alright. I did it.
The Echidans are being less welcoming than I'd hoped.
If their last visitors were the mag folk, I can see why.
Yeah,
They
better
must be
view of
trying to
this.
protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
Let's have
Make
a
no mistake. I'm sure it's hostile.
let's have a look at this.
Judging by this mural, the relationship the Akita had with her god was complicated. Perhaps Sapidal was a little moody? This mural almost makes me feel nervous.
Yeah, and so far the Sapidal who we've spoken to is mostly this one. We haven't seen any of that side yet, really. Apart from our memories. Mana's Ward and Corrupted Adra. Mana's Ward. Successful parry grants you temporary health, 5% damage reduction against spirits. Harvesters of Gone are sometimes known for using lanterns with cores of Adra to reach the souls of the fallen. I think from memory, Gone is also Aethys. Like they're the same, I think. Because wasn't the cat? I think it was a character in Pillars 2 was a Harvester of Gone. Anyway, Namana believed that there were more effective ways to do this. To accomplish this, she embedded 4 chunks of Adra into her shield and personally blessed it using some of her very soul as a battery to do so. The result was something that not only had the capacity to reap souls of the dead for those that knew how, but also to keep herself safe from angry spirits of the fallen that would invariably lurk around the battlefield she frequented for the harvest. Cool. Akedan list.
Looks like a list of building materials. Probably for Nakukubel itself. Third time's the charm. Another door is revealed.
You know when I corrected myself and said Nako to Deck? I think it was Nako Kubel. Yeah, Nako to Deck is the one from the previous area. Ah, right. Oh, and there's third door. So we've just had Might, Wisdom. We going for like Dexterity? What's the third one?
But you are an outlander. Somehow you've proven to have strength and wit. We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity.
Another? The people of Namana's time thought they knew what was best for Sapidal too. What makes you sure you know any better?
You know of this. Nimana's brethren were mistaken, but we would know what's best for our gardener. We understand what they are. No more words. You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial.
I also like that doing the memories gives you a little extra here, right? They're not required for you to do, but obviously doing them gives you more insight into this whole thing. What are you testing this time?
You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege of questions. Go.
Also, there was an implication that we caused it, or...
Why do I not feel comforted that this is our last trial?
Yeah, there's an implication that we, or at least another godlike like us, caused a previous calamity. That's an intriguing implication. I don't know,
Of course these trials require a leap of faith.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know what they were specifically implying, unless they were simply implying that there just was a calamity before. And there could be another, but... Alright. Aim for the bit that looked like water. That's good. Head up so we can get some air. And back down. Let's grab this. Continue swimming. If I go higher, can I get air? Yeah, I don't need to be in the underwater for all this. It's a bit in there as well. Wonder if this is the trial of faith. Do you believe? If you believe, then you will do it. If not, then you will fail. Okay, well, I know what this is. I've seen this before. I'm sure you've seen this bit before as well, because it's constant.
You bear our gardener's mark.
I do. Well, they said, you bear the gardener's mark. And then I just immediately left. Right, up here. Right around this way. Ooh. Another chest next to a waterfall. Anything behind it? Nope. Splash. And up we go.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek of our God?
I thought I heard something growl at me, but I guess I didn't.
This is... Oh. Well, seems like some of the construction crew had all kinds of fun.
Oh. And then they put it on the wall, huh? Godless Death Totem. Many cultures around Eora decorate their temples with skulls. The godless were no exception. Meditating on the inevitability of death prepares the soul for swift passage into the beyond. Is this the trial of death? Is this the trial of don't break so many pots? The trial of did you destroy enough spider eggs during the playthrough?
The fur on the back of my neck is standing up.
The trial? As in the trial where they judge you like it's a trial?
Somehow you bested our trials. Like vermin, you persist.
Like vermin, you endured. You kept your head.
You live where worthier souls have fallen, but your journey ends here.
Soil hardens. Hesitation. Why do we smell fear? They are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
This is where you die, Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the Gardener and causing another calamity.
Wait a damn minute. A calamity is already taking place. I'm here to stop it.
Be that as it may, we still won't risk another. You must perish, Outlander.
We will not have the Gardener break this land again. You cannot convince us otherwise.
Accusations like water. We do not recognize our face. The ripples break. What do they hide from us? Why do they turn away?
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The Gardener will not be disturbed.
Well, we fight then.
We only do what we must.
We tried.
So be it. Prepare yourself.
So souls of the previous godlike are here to stop us. That's not got good implications. Fireball. Big thing from the sky. Let's put on Arcane Veil to block ranged attacks. Lightning. Oh, you can do that too? Alright, Nemena. I see you. Ice. Fireball. Hey, they're using my abilities. I just realized that. They used the heal. Also, we have bleed on because we have random accumulations on. Right. Lightning. Ice. Fire. Just keep going through the cycle. Hold them still. Thing from the sky. Lightning. And we got you. Oh, she's using magic stuff. Oh, we got Kutaneris as well with this. Shoot him. Shoot him. Lightning. Right. Demana. Ice. Fire. Alright, I'm about to kill you. Nice. One down. There's Kutaneris down. You almost got me. Lightning. From the sky. And blast. I think the stun up from our gloves is definitely doing a good job. We've had a ton of stuns in this fight. That's it.
Think they're really dead this time?
Oh, and it looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we?
You're sounding too excited. I understand why you're excited, but you're sounding too excited here. You're worrying me. Alright. In here. Have all that stuff. Oh, we're now over encumbered. That'll be the number of large bits of plate that we've picked up. Right. Through here. We'll essence up as well while we're here. So that's not open yet. Okay, well. See what's up with the Akedan device.
Wow. I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. But I'll take your word for it.
Yardsley, quick, can you read it?
Don't rush me, dearie. Akedan isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in the Adra.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate.
And we can do that. I get the feeling Ludwig's going to be here when we get out of it. Or at least the captain's going to be here. Ooh. Rangus Clarity. What's the Rangus Clarity? Intellect and perception? Alright, cool. When a volcano at the center of the island in the Deadfire Archipelago began erupting, the Ranga of a small Huana tribe was forced to action to save her people. With only two reasonable choices available, seek higher ground inland or retreat to the island's coast, the Ranga had to choose quickly, and in the end she decided against marching her people towards the volcano and led them towards the shore despite the increasingly darkening skies. As the Wana boarded their boats, thunder began to rumble, and it became apparent that a deadly storm was forming. The promise of escape the ocean gave became one of destruction. As the lava crept closer, the realization set in that the Ranga had chosen incorrectly, and now she and her people faced either death on land or death at sea. In a moment of sudden clarity, she realized that one option yet remained. Without hesitation, slit her own throat. That moment of clarity is immortalized in this ring, a precious heirloom that was passed down through generations. Wow. Alright. So we could replace our ring and get just +2 perception, or we can add more intellect and more perception, but we lose the Ring of the Arcane. Unfortunately, I feel like we lose the Ring of the Arcane because it doesn't give stats. So fundamentally is worse. Because stats affect dialogue as well. Although I think we have enough intellect that it probably doesn't matter, but...
Your god wants a chat.
They do.
We yearn for answers.
If there's anything else around. No, well, examine the Adra.
You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. How can this be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
They welcome me. They don't welcome you, I think is the problem. The suspicion must have been painful for you. Excuse me, they're so distrustful of you, they tried to kill me. Exactly.
Ungrateful! They forget what we have done for them, how we loved them. We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them.
And what happened? They spoke of death and destruction. There's something you're not telling me. I believe you, or whatever it is, I don't have time for this. There's something you're not telling me. Out with it, Sapadal.
We did not choose this. We did not want this. The earth shook. The waters rose. We will not remember.
Quit hiding and tell me the truth, all of it. This, we will not remember. It changed from we don't remember to we will not. It's a conscious choice. Tell me all of what happened.
We do not hide. Lies. The rot twists our memories, splinters them. Reflections in a night-swallowed lake. We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them.
I still don't believe you because the mural had one side of peace and one side of chaos, and that was before the metal people came here. Something still doesn't add up.
We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
Why do you sound so desperate? That's worrying. I'm going to accept your offer, but I feel like I've let myself into a trap. I've taken so much power that we're not going to have a choice at the end. But yes, I have to say yes. I mean, there's no point saying no now.
We will show you our favor. Wait. An intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
Do you mean Ludwig? Is she coming?
She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
I don't want to do that. Oh? Another first-person one. Last time we had this, we died, right? Wait, is that Kai?
Wake up! Wake up!
No, that's Kai. Oh, that's good.
What happened? Are you alright? What did you do?
I sense a fight coming our way. What's happening?
I don't know what you and Sapadal were jawing about, but it must have been juicy because the Adra started to shake and hum.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapadal?
Something's coming. Something even Sapadal is afraid of.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Galawain's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
Galawain's tusks. That's out of the fire and into the volcano. First, we've got to get out of here alive. Steel yourselves.
The dream thralls are coming. We should go. Alright. Well, this is going to be a problem. Lightning. Hitting the roof so it bounces back down again. Nice. Heal. In here. Right. Bunch of health. Some grog. Let's just do a little buffing here. We haven't done buffing in a while, so... You know. I think it seems worth it. Yeah, that seems good for now. Fireball. Ice. Try and get the ice to circle us, because then we have somewhere safe to stand. In here. Okay. Around here, ice. Electric. Kill the arquebuser. Over here. Oh, it didn't manage to do any damage to that one. Fireball. Lightning. Just keep attacking. Nice. Protect us from ranged attacks. Lightning. Oh, more spawning. I wonder whether you are literally meant to run, or whether these will stop spawning at some point. They get you XP if nothing else, I guess. Oh, she is making sounds like we should leave. Ow. Essence. I don't know the way out, though. That's my issue. Fire. Ice. Oh, it does say escape. It doesn't say fight. It says escape. Alright. Lightning. Oh. The door opened. I see. Right, get out. Straight through here. I understand the goal now. Right. I understood what I needed to do eventually. Did kill a whole bunch of them, though. Yes. Once I realized it was infinite spawn, then kind of changed the equation a little bit. I know I have unspent ability points. I'm aware. Let's go. It still says escape. Oh, I don't have anything. Right, heal. Essence. Down here. This is why they put in these bits to give you a quick way out. It was to give you options. Ooh. Deer and soldier. Cool. Straight through here. Fireball. Don't know if that was well, to figure out who's who here. Oh, these are all dream thralls. Oh, some of them just look like it. Oh no, there are steel garrote here. Oh. Cool, keep running.
Depth here, Inquisitor. Leave before you worsen the situation.
Oh, Ringgrim.
Ruins are overgrown with corruption.
And Ludwig.
Should burn it out before it spreads.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Hello.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Where are we even gonna start? Let's say you've been keeping tabs on me.
I have eyes in every corner of the living lands. Some more discreet than others. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fior Messiverno. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal.
Ooh. Well, you know about the name. I'm still waiting to hear some specifics, Inquisitor.
There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Fighting a superior force is one thing, but fighting a god is another. Is she really suggesting that?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Sounds like you've got other ideas, Ringrim. What do you propose?
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Don't make me separate you two.
Don't make me separate your skin from your muscle. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
What's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
That's your plan? Rip the souls out of people's bodies to power a spiritual amputation?
Yes, exactly. Very concisely put.
I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
Oh, I'm so very glad you recall.
What do you mean by a few deaths?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Ringrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue, no matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Well, no. I think we're gonna say no. In the long run, your idea would improve the situation. Ludwig's wouldn't change the status quo. A dispassionate but pragmatic response, or do you even hear yourself? Those necrotic limbs are real people, Ringrim.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Well, assuming we don't find another way to end the Dream Scourge in the meantime.
If such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already.
So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Oh? Oh, the face of our envoy. Crazy. Very cool.
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
I decide what happens here, not Sapadal. Sapadal is the steward of this land. They have the best interests at heart. I might not have chosen Sapadal at first, but I chose him now. Those ruins venerate Sapadal. Destroying them would be an act of defiance. Gods, what are you? Or so that's what you've been hiding under the mask. Let's say I decide what happens here, not Sapadal.
And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapadal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you. You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Thirdborn needs help fighting all these Dream Thralls now. Destroy the ruins. Ending the spread of the Dream Scourge in Shatterscarp once and for all is worth the cost. Neither of your solutions is acceptable. Is this really the best you can do? This is beyond cruelty. You're asking me to kill dozens of people. Well, let me just... The way I'd like to handle these is when I have a lot of options is just to go through all of them individually, right? And then eliminate ones that I don't like. Because lowering the number of choices makes it easier. So, which ones am I completely out with here? 2. No. Ringrim's idea is not a good idea. She's basically like, well, if we just chuck like, you know, a couple 100 bodies on it, we could solve the problem. No, we're not going to do that. Now, obviously, the Dream Scourge could cause that much damage, but it's kind of like it's similar to the trolley problem. It's not quite the same, but if we use this thing of a train track as an example, right? You got a train that's going towards a bunch of people, but it's really far away, right? And you're like, well, you could stop the train from hitting them by just stuffing a bunch of people on the tracks earlier and derailing the train. And it's like, yeah, sure, you could do that, but we could try and find a different solution that might work. So I don't think we want that. Now, in this scenario, where I'm using the train as my metaphor, we have the choice of Ludwig. Ludwig is basically saying, well, if we destroy the train tracks, the train probably won't hit them. That's what I'm seeing here. But there's still a chance that they do. Neither of your solutions is acceptable. Is this really the best you can do? Or this is beyond cruelty? Now, this one is just like... This one's nothing. This is just going, no, don't do this, right? Like, this is nothing. So this one's out. This one's out. So we have the choice of 1 or 3. I'm going to say 3, and then they're going to say these are the only options, and I choose 1. So, neither of your solutions is acceptable to me. Is this really the best you can do?
Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter in Shatterscarp. Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy. Destroy the ruins and the Dream Thralls, but allow the plague to keep spreading. Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp with an unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the truth.
I value my companion's counsel. I want to hear from them. Yeah, I'm going to choose 1, but I want to hear what my companions say.
Good people die either way, but severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Ludwig's right. I hate what the Dream Scourge has done to Thirdborn, but letting that Archmage snuff out even more lives is worse. Destroy the ruins, Envoy. Whatever comes next, at least it's something people can fight or flee.
Actually, that's a good point. People could just leave. They don't need to stay in Shatterscarp. They could go somewhere else. This has always been... It's one of these ones where it's like, oh yeah, that was always an option. They could just get on boats and go. Yeah, it might not be, like, you know, a great option, but it's kind of better than just randomly dying because an Archmage needed your essence. Oh, if either of you had a spine, you would have already have done what you thought was right. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say 1. It also lets us give the order, which is good. Thirdborn needs help fighting all these Dream Thralls. Now, destroy the ruins, Inquisitor.
What? No!
I will honor your decision, even if I think you're a disappointment.
Your patron deity might object, but the living will thank us for it.
Burn, destroy, we twine.
Soldiers of the Steel Garrote, you heard him. Bring it down.
I did think they might be slightly better about it, but I guess just a bunch of flaming arrows is a way to deal with it. Scion of the Immortal Land. Increase your damage and grants health regeneration for 12 seconds. Let me just quickly go in here and is in here, and then equip that somehow. Oh, you can do that, and then okay, perfect. That's what I needed. Yatsley?
The dream thralls are no match for our might.
These ruins were hideous anyway.
She is very unhappy with us. To be fair, we only destroyed the bits of the ruins you'd already seen. Hey, Ludwig, you want to chat?
Congratulations, Envoy. You listened to your reason instead of your patron. It takes an ironclad will to defy one's god.
Those ruins brought nothing but misfortune. I don't know. We also got the only valuable thing out of them, or I did it for Shatterscarp. No, those ruins brought nothing but misfortune. We'll stick with our choice. We're not going to burn a bridge here. We don't need to burn a bridge with Ludwig. I still see there's a very minor chance that Ludwig doesn't end up being a super evil final boss. Like 10%, but anyway.
The same could be said of Sapadal, with you being the rare exception. Destroying the ruins brought us valuable time, but the threat of the Dream Scourge remains. Be on your guard. You and I are willing to do what it takes to restore order in the Living Lands. Heelgard lacks the spine to do what's right, but we won't let that stop us, will we? For now, this is where we part ways. The Steel Garrote and I follow a different path. No doubt it will cross yours eventually.
We should team up, combine our efforts.
Another time, perhaps. You move with speed, we move with purpose. And both of us are in high demand. One more thing, Envoy. It would appear my faith in you is not misplaced. Keep up the good work.
At least she's not turning those guns.
Finally.
Oh, you got cut off.
Absolute destruction.
It is like, she's like, well done, and I'm just thinking, yeah, we're on the good guy's side, definitely.
Speak with me a moment, you and your Orlan friend.
Yeah, hello, Ringrim.
You have destroyed a place of great power. A part of your heritage, no less. Now that I know a new god was the reason for those anomalies in Naku Kobel, there's nothing left for me in the Living Lands.
I couldn't kill so many people.
Your decision may yet still kill thousands. We don't know the kind of casualties that will follow. But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can dispel my illusions so easily. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the Envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Well, let's say I would have done anything for an offer like that. You have to take it, Yatsley.
In a different life, I might have asked you to come with us, Envoy. And don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Reasonable.
So much to do. So many books to sort.
Alright. They are a little too into destroying this thing, but that's fine. we now need to speak with Temerity, which we're going to do. Because that way, I think it will lead us into only having one thing left to do, which is to leave this area, which I think would be a great point to pick up next time. But yeah, I was wondering if they were going to take Yardsley right then, but then they said something that was like, it was like the envoy would be lost without me, and it's like, okay, it'll be after this. It's an after the story thing, but still.
Be sure to check out our new bereavement sale. Get discounts on qualifying items.
Oh no. Anyway.
You hungry?
Hello.
The ruins. What happened? I heard them fall to rubble. It comes, it sings, it dreams of war and blood and smoke. And did you have a hand, Envoy?
Yes, we took down the ruins to kill most, if not all, the Dream Thrall.
You and your Inquisitor destroyed hundreds of years of history and time, and silver lights flashing bright. Ruins break into bones, they do. They make a necklace, a collar of time. We choke and die.
You are afflicted with the Dream Scourge, Temerity.
I'm sorry, I think I need a moment. Smoke and rhyme, we are losing time.
Oh no.
I think she's already slipping away from us. We've got to stop this plague, Envoy.
We need your permission to leave Shatterscarp.
Permission broken. Permission needed. Permission like roots choking, strangling. Yes, go, go!
A butterfly emerges, a dream of peace.
Alright, so now we have permission to move. Our dreams divide us still. Enter Gallowayne's tusks. Well, we're going to do that next time. But what I will say is, you might be like, oh, she got the Dream Scourge because you didn't, you know, cut off the Adra, right? It's your fault she got the Dream Scourge. Yeah, okay, you could see it that way. Or you could see it as, well, if we'd cut off the Dream Scourge, then she'd just be dead. She could potentially just be dead. As in, like, if we hadn't destroyed the ruin, she could just be dead because Ringrim's thing just killed her, right? Like, you know, I can't feel too bad about the outcome because the other outcome is that her and everybody else here is just dead. So, I feel like we made the right choice. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.